audio on demand from Vision Christian Media.
Exploring faith and the future. Neil Johnson and Bible teacher Dr. Kameel Majdali.
We've been talking about the Bible in our last program, Kameel. You mentioned that when we talk about the revelation of God through the Bible, it's a little bit like saying it's the mind of God revealed to humanity. Let's talk about humanity today. Why did we need to hear the revelation from God about who we are as humanity?
Well, the Bible, of course, is priceless, magnificent, the great treasure God has given us. And as we have said before, it is the world's #1 best-selling book year after year. Well, why is that? Well, I believe because the hand of God is on it. And as we've learned, it does reveal the person of God and the mind of God. But of course, it does even more. It reveals the state of humanity. And it's important we understand why we're in the situations we are in our world today. There are very positive things going on, and there's some incredibly negative and perhaps frightening things as well. But how did this all come about? And the Bible actually makes it very plain. Why do we have war and genocide and disease and corruption and evilness in people? We're made in the image of God, so how did that evil come in? Well, the Bible tells the whole story, and it tells it in simple language, but very compelling. And what's interesting is what we hear and read in the Old Testament, particularly in the book of Genesis, is reaffirmed and sealed by Jesus Christ himself, because he took a high view of Scripture and all that is revealed, both of the mind of God and of the state of man.
Well, Kameel, we find it confronting to hear that there is a state of man that is different to what the state the Creator had set out to put as the original status of man. And I imagine that when we do find this confronting, we want to push the Bible away.
It can be confronting, and especially in an age like ours that doesn't want to take responsibility for actions while still demanding privileges and pleasures and entitlements. Also in an age where we talk about building self-esteem, the last thing people want to hear is that they are sinners and doomed sinners at that. But you know, it's amazing. If you just tell people fantasy, in their heart of hearts, they know it's not true, even if they don't mind or outwardly try to embrace it. But when you share with them truth, God's truth, the universal divine truth, even though they may resist it, or in some cases even run from it, like a Jonah, eventually there's something in us that when truth comes with the love of God and with the grace of God, it may be confronting, but at the same time, it becomes comforting, because it's God's way of saying, I care about you, I love you. And I love you so much, I want you as you are. But I love you so much, I don't want you to stay as you are.
And so this idea that the truth will set you free is God's offer to humanity that is fallen and is separated from him.
Absolutely. Of course, you're quoting from John chapter 8. I think it's 31 and 32. Truth, God's truth, accepted in our hearts, will set us free. It's not comfortable at times. It can be confrontational, but I guess it's like the pruning of the tree. Yes, a little bit is cut off, but it's only so that more fruit will come in its place.
Faith and the Future with Neil Johnson and Dr. Kameel Majdali from Teach All Nations. For more from Dr. Majdali, including books and DVDs on prophecy, Bible commentaries, plus today's and other episodes of Faith and the Future, go to vision.org.au.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.